Alright, hello everybody, it is I, Granarite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Assassin's Creed Rogue. We are continuing on with the story right now. We're going to keep doing storyline missions until...
Let's go!
Until we're rogue. And then we will go get collectibles.
As much sail as you can! All sail!
So we're going to continue on here. Well, I guess I should have checked to see. I'm full on everything except heavy shot. How far away is this? Oh, it's not far.
More sail! All sail! Loose tops and royals!
Ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do go. But a sailor lad just like his dad, he loves the rowing pole. A woman ashore he does adore, a girl who's slumping around. When your money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Hey! Come along, you jolly brave boys, plenty more grog in the
Good song.
There's the city of Albany, the greatest frontier town of them all.
We are on course for a collision, sir!
Alright, we're here in Albany. Alright, so Albany. The Albany region was originally inhabited by the Algonquin tribes, and in particular the Mohicans and the Iroquois. Albany was claimed by the Dutch explorer Henry Hudson in 1609, and was settled in 1614, and trading posts were created soon after. The British took control of the area in 1664 and renamed the town Beveridge as Albany. That's a name, Beveridge. JCK at the end. As tension rose between England and France, troops were gathered at Albany to attack the enemy colonies to the north. Colonel William Johnson rallied his allies of the Iroquois Confederacy in Albany and convinced them to declare war against the French. The British Lords of Trade suggested that the colonies meet in Albany to discuss their common defense. It was at this meeting that Benjamin Franklin first proposed a union between the colonies. I'm more of a fan of British Lords of Time, if you know what I mean. We have another ship here too, the Equitas. We're just gonna hop over this to get over here. Progress further in the story to unlock this activity. Well, I wasn't trying to do an activity, but okay. We the people.
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, since you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
Alright. So we need to sneak into Congress undetected. Quite a few troops. But we'll get there. We just need to be patient. Something that a lot of people lack these days. Patience. Oh, I got both of them. I didn't want to get both of them.
Better way to waste my time.
Volunteer for the
Someone call for help! This is unacceptable!
We're at the Albany City Hall.
That must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate,
You still just...
and we are
About
ill
here.
prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join or die.
We recognize him from the third game.
Rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant her colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes. But let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays. You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrobe.
Keep your voice down. The lobsters will hear you.
Okay, well, that was not the correct way to chase him, I guess. I was trying to get on top of the buildings because there was a bunch of guys there. But I guess I just need to, like, straight after him.
Let that lobster captain reach Wardrobe.
out to Wardrop and the manuscript.
Okay. Easy enough with the... So we need to locate James Wardrop and kill Wardrop with an air assassination.
What's happened?
We had a couple new things in the database, so we'll read them really quick while we have a chance. So people, we have Benjamin Franklin, born 1706, died 1790. Benjamin Franklin was born in Boston, 10th son of a soap maker. While apprenticing for his brother, a printer, he gained fame as a writer, working under the pseudonym Mrs. Silence Newgood. In 1723, Franklin moved to Philadelphia and continued his career in printing and writing, as well as other odd jobs. In 1725, he visited the Royal Society of London for scientific experiments. Upon his return to the colonies, Franklin became a true polymath. He created the Junto, a discussion group for issues of the day that inspired many other intellectual societies. In 1723, he created one of the following subscription libraries in the colonies, and the following year began to publish his famous Poor Richard's Almanac. Over a decade later, he began his experiments with electricity, using it to create and improve devices such as the capacitor and the Leyden jar. His political writing began to gain attention, and in 1754, Franklin attended the Albany Congress to discuss the conflict with the French colonies as well as tensions with the Iroquois nation. He proposed a unified government to organize the colonies and created the political cartoon with the motto, "Join or Die." Although the unification was accepted by the delegates of the conference, it was rejected by the British Board of Trade. Franklin took several political trips to England to represent colonial interests. Although he initially fought the rights of the colonists as British citizens, he concluded that independence was the true solution, and Franklin contributed writing to the Declaration of Independence and was present at the signing on July 4, 1776. For the remainder of the American Revolution, Franklin lived in Paris as the American ambassador to France. And then William Johnson, born 1715, died 1774. William Johnson was born in Ireland, but as a Catholic, found himself with few opportunities in the British Empire. In 1738, he converted to Protestantism, Protestantism, and arrived in the colonies to work for his uncle. Johnson quickly went into business for himself and became heavily involved in trading with the local natives, particularly the Kanakahaka. He gained the respect of the Iroquois people by learning their language and respecting their customs. Johnson was appointed as New York's agent to the Iroquois and was instructed to equip colonists and natives for a campaign against the French. Lawrence was inducted into the Templars by Lawrence Washington, and the two worked together in secret to build an infrastructure for their order in the colonies. And then landmarks, we have the Albany City Hall. Albany's first city hall was built by the Dutch in the 1660s. It is speculated that British replaced that city hall with a larger building on the same site around 1740, but it was still referred to by the Dutch as Stadhuis. In 1754, Stadhuis was the site of the Albany Congress, while Benjamin Franklin first proposed the union of the 13 British colonies. I need to find a place to get up and inside. Which it looks like I should be able to climb here. But Shay is not wanting to. Is there another spot here? Looks like maybe I can get up that. Saw him there for like a split second. got him.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Escape the area and hide.
Get back here. Come here.
Good deal. What's this prosperity here?
What I wouldn't give for some butcher.
Oh, it's up there. I don't know what that is.
Or some lamb.
Well, now we need to hop over here. So if I jump over this way. Then we want to sail around.
Loose and trim too!
I have the manuscript.
Great. Hope is waiting for you in Sleepy Hollow.
What's in Sleepy Hollow?
Benjamin Franklin. The man Johnson hired to make that strange precursor box work.
So what's the plan?
Meet Hope. Personally one of Johnson's men. And give the box and manuscript to Franklin.
So I'm a messenger then.
Aye. See if this Franklin can figure out how this damn box operates. Stay with him. Oh, as far as we can tell, this man doesn't know about the Templars or the Assassins for that matter.
Oh, a simple task.
Oh.
For a simple man.
Let's go a little faster.
Short sail! Get off the squall!
Small bit by the pound for you anglers.
Alright, well, we have Sleepy Hollow. The exact date of Europeans settling the land is unknown, but the Dutch fought against local natives in the early days of New Netherlands. In 1655, a Dutch colonist published a document that referred to an area as Sloppershaven, or literally Sleeper's Haven. In 1664, the British took over the colony and renamed it New York. The village would be officially incorporated as North Tarrytown in the 19th century. An anglicized version of this name did not appear until later and was not used as the town's proper name until centuries later. The village is best known for the setting of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. Irving's story was successful enough that to get North Tarrytown to change its name to Sleepy Hollow in 1996, but not enough to make anyone named Ichabod attractive or popular. Alright, so we're supposed to go up here now, I guess, to help with Ben Franklin. To impersonate Sleepy Hollow Church. What do we got here? War landmark. The Sleepy Hollow Church. Construction of the old Dutch Church of Sleepy Hollow was ordered by Frederick Philips, a wealthy Dutch landowner. When the British claimed the colony, he pledged allegiance to the crown and was rewarded with the title of a manorship. He chose to settle in North Terrytown, colloquially known as Sleepy Hollow. The church, like the rest of the region, became famous thanks to the short story The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. Which is all stuff we kind of heard in the last one, except the specifics about who founded the church.
You're late. The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
Okay. We need to not get detected.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my research anymore.
Oh, well, I was just gonna hop up here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Eagle Vision. Thank you.
You know where the warehouse is, soldier. Right there.
So we need to tail our soldier. Sleepy Hollow Bridge.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll take a butcher. Did you see that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden?
I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning.
Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming.
Aye.
Let's hope you can yours.
Until we're off duty.
Hey, darling. You up for a pint?
Sure, if you bring your maid.
Is that the last of it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Good. Put it with the rest.
We need to loot the goods from there. We need to not be detected still. Well, if he turns around, I could just, like, book it over there.
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. The storm's getting worse. Let's hurry back to Franklin.
I don't know if that counted as getting detected, but hopefully it didn't.
Shay! Thank goodness! Quick! Help me with the rods!
It's a map! Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right.
Oh, and it says do not swim? When was the do not swim? I didn't see that. Alright, well, we're gonna try it again. I managed to not get detected, but I didn't see that do not swim. But now we know.
You're late.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my
Weather's getting worse. You know where the warehouse is, soldier. Right there.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll take a butcher.
see that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden? I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning. Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming. Aye. Let's hope she demurs until we're off duty.
Hey, darling. You up for a pint?
Sure, if you bring your maid.
All right, sneaking back in.
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. The storm's getting worse. Better hurry back to Franklin.
Of course, now we already got the do not be detected. We just need to get back to Franklin and we need to not swim. So why don't we just huff it there and then go hide? Don't swim, don't swim, don't swim! You can't jump sideways? Thank you. That was close.
Shay! Thank goodness!
Alright. Easy enough to go back and get that one really quick.
How long do you reckon the English and French have been fighting?
I'm just gonna fast travel back here. Alright. Kyrie Liaison.
Lisbon is near as large as London or Paris. Are you sure you can find this one place?
Saw it clear as day, Hope. It's a convent, right close by the harbor. I might have visited the sisters once or twice.
Given your present knowledge of the site, this duty falls upon you. You understand what must be done?
Find the precursor temple and retrieve the Piece of Eden.
Finally obtained a ship for crossing the ocean. Have no worries. I will keep the Morgans safe in New York.
Thank you. Liam and I will leave straight away.
Liam is unavailable at present. Your crew and ship await. Be careful, Shay. Pieces of Eden are powerful relics.
Alright, off to Lisbon we go. Been doing a lot as an assassin for this to be Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Feast of All Saints. What a sight. And here I am, looking for a relic from the time before Adam and Eve. Strange days indeed.
Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, uo tibi oferimus fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet votus spiritualis. In nomine Patris.
Alright, well, we have Lisbon. During the Age of Discovery, Lisbon launched many expeditions, among them Vasco da Gama's journey to India in 1497. By the 16th century, Lisbon was a hub for commerce with Africa, India, and Brazil, doing trade in spices, slaves, sugar, and textiles. By the early 18th century, gold from Brazil allowed King John V to transform the city into one of the largest cities in Europe. Fun fact, some of da Gama's expeditions to India were actually Templar plots to draw out assassins in Calicut. Lisbon also had a history of earthquakes. There were at least 16 recorded in the 3 centuries before the one in 1755, but the 1755 earthquake was so damaging that it inspired the French philosopher Voltaire to write a long poem about the tragedy. When has poetry ever improved anything? Answer, never. Poetry's for the weak. We have landmarks. We have the Sleepy Hollow Bridge, a bridge that crosses the Pocatico River, made famous by various interpretations of the Legend of Sleepy Hollow short story. I'm sure there are lots of bridges that cross this river over history, but there was never such a thing as the Sleepy Hollow Bridge, you know? I wonder why this entry is here. What's so special about this bridge? I don't have any optional objectives. It just says unlock the precursor temple. So let's just go up. Earth unlocked, okay. So it looks like there's 4 just around. I think I need to go this way. I think I need to go out. Alright, we got wind.
Miseratur nostri omnipotens Deus et, dimissis peccatis nostris, perducat nos ad vitam aeternam.
Oh, oh, oh. Decided he wanted to run up the wall and jump off. At least we didn't die.
Benedictus est Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vino, quo tibi oferimus
Was a little glitch there for a sec. I don't know if you saw that.
ex quo nobis fiet votus spiritualis. Orate, fratres, ut meum ac vesum sacrificium acceptabile fit apud Deum Patrem omnipotentem.
Well, last one's there. Okay. I'm not seeing it. It's up there.
Domine Iesu Christe, qui dixisti apostolis tuis, pacem relinquo vobis, pacem meam pro vobis. Ne respicias peccata nostra, sed fidem ecclesiae tuae. Eamque secundum voluntatem tuam, pacificare et coadunare digneris. Qui vivis et regnas in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Pax Domini sit semper.
And nobody hears this that's in there praying at Mass right now, or sees this.
This must be it. The precursor site. What do we have here? The artifact.
And dust. And destruction! The ground is literally splitting under our feet. Moving forward, thank you. quite the sequence. Like I said, I've only played this one once. So I don't fully remember all of this. Of course, that's the 1755 Lisbon earthquake, I believe.
How could God do this to them?
God had nothing to do with this.
So what's the next city you want me to smite? What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead thanks to your damned manuscript!
This cannot be.
Shay, a person cannot start an earthquake!
A person meddling with these precursor machines could. You saw the box, Hope. The temple was filled to bursting with that kind of power. You made me slaughter innocents!
How dare you!
You defend him? Achilles sent me in there like Macandal sent his man in Haiti.
What the hell's going on? Stop this! The operation was delicate. Perhaps
you are shifting the earth itself. Who are you to decide what city falls next?
Get him out of here.
Liam is a fool if he thinks I'll leave this be. Achilles cannot be trusted. He must never find another precursor temple. I don't care that he's mentor, or that his family is dead. There's no excuse for this level of madness.
Infiltrate Davenport Manor. Do we have any optional objectives? I don't think we do. Just infiltrate.
Only one thing to do.
I saw someone sneaking outside. Going to be in the secret basement. No, I guess it's not. I don't see it in any of these rooms, so it must be upstairs.
There's no turning back now.
I had such hopes for you, Shay.
Achilles, I have to do this.
And what is it you're doing exactly? Stealing from your brothers? Betraying me?
Someone must make amends.
Make amends? You have no idea what you're doing. The future of the whole continent, maybe the whole world, is tied up in that manuscript.
Perhaps. But we don't have the right to decide that future.
The right! We have the responsibility!
We are responsible for killing innocents and destroying cities. This mad grab for power. It ends now.
I will not let you destroy everything we have built! Assassins! Stop him! Stop Shay!
Do not take any damage. Do not kill anyone.
Halt! Take cover! Ready to open fire!
Couldn't go up that.
You won't hinder our plans. How could you, Shay?
Stop! We are bound to cross another patrol. You can't escape us. We have got a good line on him.
Have you gone mad?
Oh, what? Who shot me?
Won't you listen to reason, Shay?
You there! Stop you! Die like a man!
Haven't I taught you anything?
Trying to give us the slip, maggot?
You cannot escape!
Come down from there, you baboon! You can't slip away from us, you mangy dog!
Oh, I don't have any more.
Die! Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory.
I didn't kill anybody.
That's enough!
Give back the manuscript, Shay! I'm sure Achilles...
I cannot! I will not let this happen again! All those souls lost!
One more hardly matters.
Shay!
Hey, Mythic, it's going well. How are you doing today?
What is this?
A glitch in the memories. There seems to be more data.
Okay, Numbskull. I can't pull you out of the chair right now. You'll just have to see this through. This is bizarre. These memories seem to take place some 20 years after the one we just saw.
Are you certain?
Positive. This means... Shay must have survived that fall.
If he is the man I believe him to be, then he has.
Yeah, audio takes a little bit to sort out.
The data is fragmented.
But I'm cool you had another stream.
Let me see what I can do. Listen up. We need to find out what Shay's up to. This memory's gonna look a little rough, but I'm like 90% sure sequencing this memory won't kill you.
We were just waiting still.
All right, Numbskull. We don't know where she is or what he's doing there. So keep your eyes and ears open.
I want to know the reason.
My brother was telling me about it.
You heard the man. Let's move.
Locate the criminals. Ow.
Et alors? Vous l'avez trouvé? Ouais, Benjamin Franklin est à Notre-Dame. Si on se magne, on devrait le rattraper. Arrêtez de vous branler! Allons-y!
Benjamin Franklin. That's who Shay is after.
Franklin traveled to England and France, and that guy said Notre Dame. Shay must be in Paris. Time to show me what you got.
Eliminate the threat. Protect Franklin.
I can't wait to see my blade buried in your heart!
Crazy how much different it is when you actually use stealth, yeah.
Il est là! Attrapez-le! Help! Somebody help! Il ne nous échappera pas cette fois!
Shit!
What happened?
That's all the data we have. We can't explore this memory further. For now.
Shay couldn't have died, then appeared in France 20 years later. We're missing something.
Back to where we
Shay's
were.
memories are scattered in chunks throughout the cloud. The servers are messed up from the virus, so we can't access all of Shay's life at once.
You gonna play any spoopy games this season? Nah. Gonna keep with my usual.
Why do you go meet Otso Berg? You'll find him squatting in one of the offices.
Shay Cormac is an assassin. But he is unlike the ones you have used for your entertainment products in the past. I believe Shay may be the most important assassin who ever lived. Your research will help me achieve something I have wanted for a very long time. Shay's story may have something to offer you as well.
There's another server we can access to get to the next chunk of Shay's memories.
Excellent.
I'm gonna need the numbskull back if we're gonna proceed.
Your next task is clear. But please reflect on what we have discussed.
I will reflect on it. So we got another tablet document here from M.O. Baralt from Melanie LeMay, Histories, Hitman, Altair. Hi, M.O. I understand your concerns, given that we already passed on several of these historical figures in previous market analysis. Having said that, I think we can use a lot of this data to present these people not as a fictional action heroes, but as the focus of historical documentaries. After a few iterations, we come up with this as our best angle. Amid the chaos of the Crusades, one man's moral transgressions tower above all others. Experience firsthand what it means to be a remorseless killing machine in the age of philosophical turmoil. These could be a series, something like History's Hitman. Haha, that's turbo lame, but you get the idea. Or they could be standalone. Maybe this one could be Murder in the Levant or something like that. we're going to commission a few features using these historical figures such for Helix's launch. Let's see how they do, and we'll discuss continuing the series or trying something else. Thanks for your honest feedback. It's always appreciated. Alright, just make sure there's nothing else in here I need to get, type of thing. Doesn't look like it.
When you're done wandering around, come see me at the elevator.
Before I see you at the elevator, I guess I forgot to get this. There we go. Easy enough.
Hey, I'm by the elevator. Get over here.
I'll get there in just a second.
Haytham Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
Alright, that's everything that we could get then.
I got tired of waiting for Melanie's stupid repair crew, so I got this piece of shit working well enough to get you to the lobby and back. I'll get your Animus prepped while you're downstairs. I've added the location to the next server on your map. Get going.
Hi.
Shit! I forgot. The server is behind a level 1 security lock.
I have granted you level 1 security clearance. I trust there will be no further delays.
Great! Now you can get into the server room.
Alright, so we got another tablet here. Document 10 to Jean-Francois Burnett from Melanie LeMay, Triumph of the Borgias. I think focusing on his dysfunctional family life is the wrong track to take. I modify your initial pitch, and I would suggest going for something like this. Rodrigo Borgia's quest to reform the irrational excesses and corruptions of the Catholic Church from its highest office, the papacy. Experience firsthand his rise, his reforms, and his unlikely death. The program itself is top-notch, though. Great work. Give my best to your team, Melody.
Store the servers? I'll load the next set of Shay's memories to your Animus. And you're in.
Yeah, that was another easy one. There's like no little breaches or anything I need to work around.
All points ready.
Begin.
Go, go, go!
Who are you? Don't you touch her!
Oh, for God's sake.
My mic is really quiet compared to the game. I think this game just might be a little louder or something. Yeah, I can turn it down a little bit more. It's supposed to dull the game whenever I'm talking. Does it not dull the audio whenever I'm talking?
Elena!
Calm down, Mr. Berg. I promise you I won't hurt your daughter.
Who are you?
My name is Warren Vidic. I work for Abstergo Industries. You quit the Uti Yaga regiment and became a freelance mercenary in order to afford better care for Elena's cystic fibrosis.
Yeah, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to duck whenever I talk and then go back to normal game volume whenever I'm not talking.
Offer for you.
I don't work for people I don't know.
It's not that kind of offer.
Well, I can... Just a second. As I clear out of that, let's go to the options really quick.
Raw, but it's enough to move forward. Get back up here. Double time. It looks like restoring servers also clears the virus from some of the other systems.
You are making excellent progress. I am eager to see what Shay will show us next.
Alright, so let's hop back into
All
here.
points ready.
Begin.
Go, go, go!
Is it any better now? I mean, I guess it looks like it's a little better on my volume levels.
Don't you touch her.
Oh, for God's sake, restrain him. You, give me the child. Oh, shush now. You're all right.
All right, well, that's good. That's, you know, I need people like this to dialogue with me so I can tell whenever the audio is really good.
I promise you I won't hurt your daughter.
Who are you?
My name is Warren Vidic. I work for Abstergo Industries. You quit the Uti Yaga regiment and became a freelance mercenary in order to afford better care for Alina's cystic fibrosis. How's that working out for you?
Arkele!
I have an offer for you.
I don't work for people I don't know.
It's not that kind of offer. I'm going to remove an item from my pocket.
Ah, gotcha.
This little pill? It's actually for her. Go on, little one. Have some medicine.
Stop!
There now. Isn't that better? This pill will cure her. It isn't on the market, but it can be yours if you agree to participate in a little training program I put together.
What does Abstergo need with someone like me?
Oh, you won't be working for Abstergo. However, if you perform, Abstergo could work for you.
I want one thing before I agree.
Name it.
That one there. He upset my daughter.
I understand. Gentlemen, release Mr. Berg. Jenkins, give him your gun.
What?
Now!
Yes, sir.
Satisfied?
It's a start.
Wow. Cold blood.
Clearance will also let you into some of the other parts of the building as well, if you need to stretch your legs in between animus sessions.
Alright, and we're going to check out these. We have a couple messages here. Computer maintenance. In case of network corruption, it is your duty as an Abstergo employee to safeguard not only your data, but the data of your friends and colleagues. If you see a computer or workstation left unattended during an emergency, take a moment to restore it and make sure its valuable contents are not easily accessible to unauthorized personnel. The data is as important to us as you are. Security. Please respect your non-disclosure agreement. Our work here is exciting and confidential. Security breaches will not be tolerated. This past year has seen many leaks of internal information to get out to the public. Do not speak about your work to fellow travelers on airplanes, for example. Do not engage with the so-called entertainment press without a PR representative with you. It is embarrassing to the company and threatening to your job security. And the bunker. From time to time, you may wake up from an animus session in unfamiliar surroundings. In such drastic cases, it is likely you are being investigated as a security risk, and we have placed you in the bunker for protection while we run background checks on you. If you have done nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. For your release, it will sure be forthcoming. Alright, so we are going to end this episode here for today, and we will come back tomorrow exploring around for more computers and tablets here in the area, and then we will continue on with the story. We're going to have Pokemon here in just a little bit, so if you're watching, just stay tuned. I'm going to hop out rechange my stream settings, use the restroom, and then we'll be back with some Pokemon. So other than that, we'll see you next time.